Alright, hey everyone, welcome to the Rent A Bros YouTube channel. Today we're going to be learning how to install the Yale Smart Lock system on our door here. In the last video we showed you how to bore a hole in the door with a hole saw kit for the Deadbolt, and this is just kind of a follow-up showing us unboxing the Yale kit and installing it. So let's go ahead and get in the video. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so first off, we've got this keypad, front and center. It's got a little wire here, I guess that's the control wire, going to the other side of the unit. And inside, we've got some batteries. This is the Yale Access module. I guess this goes inside to let us connect to the app. They sent us along a Wi-Fi bridge. This plugs in and allows us to connect from anywhere in the world and access the lock. Lock it, unlock it, stuff like that. And here we've got the bulk of the package, which is the latch mechanism. And then some hardware components. Let's see what's in here. Bunch of screws and probably the latch. Yeah, the deadbolt itself. Yeah, that's all that comes in the box. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna put the deadbolt in. We're gonna need our drill for this. We're gonna slide it in so that the up arrow is facing up and that it is slid to the correct length. Okay, so you just pinch this little latch here to pull it out to the full length, and it locks into place. So ours is 2 3/4, so that's where we want it. We're gonna shove this in here. So I'm gonna take the wood screws provided and go ahead and put those in. Get this installed. There we go. The next part of this is to peel back the plastic so it doesn't get, stuck behind there. And we're gonna take the exterior portion with the keypad, slide the wire underneath of this latch, and then push this into the hole, just like that. All right, so the next portion is we're going to take this mounting bracket off the back of the inside portion. It's got 2 little pins that are going to match up with the other side of the unit. So we're going to go ahead and slide this in, just like that. So before you like, comment, and subscribe, attach the bolts. They have 3 different types. I'm going to try the middle ones. I think on the last door I installed with a Yale lock, the middle ones, the black ones, worked best. But if you have a shallower door or a thicker door, you got options. So we're just going to make sure that this is centered and flush so that it's not sticking out from the door. And it indeed is perfect. So we're going to take the black bolts and put them in these 2 holes. It indeed was the black ones, so I'm gonna get these positioned in there. Brilliant, love it. Okay, so next we're gonna take this. We've got a blue line here on this, we've got a blue line here on this. So we're gonna take this wire, we're gonna make sure that it follows, see how the white lines kind of show you where this needs to go. So we're gonna try to keep it to the left of this latch. And we're going to connect it here. Slide it in and give it a tug, and she is good. All right, so now we're going to attach this up like this. We've got to remove this screw to open up the battery compartment. Next, you're going to take these 3 small machine head screws, and we're going to get those installed so that the unit can be secured to the door. And it worked. Now we're just going to test it to make sure the lock operates smoothly. And it does, so we're good. Alright, so now we're going to need this Yale Access module, which will go right here. And then we're going to slide this in and then install the batteries. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove this plastic and all of the stuff that's on the screen so that I can use it.
Register master code. Press the gear key to continue. Enter a 4 to 8 digit PIN code. Press the gear key to continue.
I'm gonna hide my PIN. And then what I'm gonna do is press the gear key. Oh, literally just showed my...
Registered. Factory reset completed. Touch the keypad for handing lock.
It's asking me to press any key to hand the lock. So here we go. That doesn't sound good. Oh, it worked.
Handing lock completed.
So all you do is you follow those steps and test your lock and you're good. Now we are going to position the latch plate and get it installed. Now I'm just going to close the door and see if this latch plate positioning works well. So what I noticed is that the latch turns almost all the way and then it binds up on something. So what I think is that it's a little bit of paint buildup. So I'm going to just slice off a little bit of this paint buildup and see if that fixes it. I'm just going to use a hammer and chisel to finish up the work of smoothing this out. Normally I would take the latch plate off, but because it's further in, I think I can just trim it off without having to remove it. We've got that all cleaned up. We're going to test it and see if it worked. That is beautiful. So let's test it from the outside now with the keypad. Nice. So these instructions are to help me register the Wi-Fi module. So it says remove the batteries from the lock. I did that. Reinsert the batteries after reinserting the smart module. Now I'm going to wake up the keypad and then punch in my code and then press this gear icon.
Menu mode.
Then
Enter
press
number.
the 7
Wireless module setting mode.
and then press the gear.
Exit the wireless network.
Then I'm going to press the 3 button
Exit the wireless network.
and then the gear icon.
Completed.
And it should be good. All right, here we have the DoorSense hardware. We're going to use this to install it so that the app can communicate with the door lock. And we need a 5/8 inch spade bit. So we're just going to position this about a 1/2 inch above where the lock is and drill ourselves a hole. So this cap comes off of here and then this slips right out. And then we're going to take this guy and put him in here. We pull off this little blue piece of tape to reveal the adhesive, and then we gotta insert this guy so that it's in, just like that. And then this guy goes in here, just like that. So this isn't very tight right now, so what I would do is I could take some little pieces of wood shims and put them in so that it's a little more firm. That way no one can pull it right out. Okay, so we've got little pieces of shims in there. We're just gonna place this in there and then shove it tight. Okay, so for this app, what we wanna do is we wanna go into set up a new device, and then we're gonna set up a lock. And since this is a Yale lock, we're gonna tap the Yale one, and then we're gonna click start. We already did the installation of the device itself, so I'm gonna say continue, my device is installed. Then we already installed the module correctly, so we're going to continue, and we already registered it. We did install the DoorSense, so we're going to go ahead and tap continue, and then it's going to begin looking for the device, and we're going to create this in the setup. It's going to scan for the new device. Okay, so it found it, and it's asking me where I am installing the device in my home. So I'm going to create a new house. We're going to label this one new house. Click return and then continue. It's adding the new house. We're going to tap on new house, continue, and it's configuring the device. All right, and now the module has been successfully registered. So we'll continue. It's checking for updates. Oh, found an update. We'll go ahead and install that and let it do its job so that we have the latest features and performance improvements for my device. Firmware update successful. So we'll continue. Let's calibrate the lock so the app knows how to operate it with my door hardware. I'll click continue, and then we're just gonna follow the instructions. Now we're gonna be calibrating the lock. So door sense is installed. It says rotate the lock until your door is locked. Next. Now rotate the lock until your door is unlocked. Next. Open the door until it's wide enough to walk through. Next. Hold the door so it is slightly ajar. Now close the door. Finishing the calibration. Lock has been successfully calibrated. Continue. And we're gonna skip for now. Okay, if we wanna set up a Wi-Fi bridge, we can do that now. I have to be connected to the Wi-Fi network that I wanna use. Then I can plug into an outlet that is close by. And that's gonna be right here, near the lock. Okay, the bridge is plugged in. Now press and hold the front button for the 5 seconds and wait for it to blink green light. Okay, it is blinking. Now let's connect, set up Wi-Fi. Begin Wi-Fi setup. So now it's gonna show all the networks. We're gonna let it continue. Now this is just letting the Wi-Fi bridge have the opportunity to communicate with the lock. And so that's what it's trying to do right now. All right, setup is complete. Now the bridge is coming online. And it has been successfully added to the network. So let's test the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signals. All right, it looks good, so we're gonna continue. All right, and we're gonna continue. And it is complete. Congratulations, your product has been set up. Now let's give this a little test. We can take this lock and press the middle circle. How cool. I'm gonna hold this up so you can hear. Let's unlock the door. Whoa. Okay, so thanks for checking out our video today on the Yale lock installation. It was pretty quick and easy with the instructions that they gave in the app. So I'd recommend checking out that app if you're gonna install this, as well as this video. We're gonna follow up with a comparison between the Yale lock and the August lock, which we also have a video on, and just kind of give you our thoughts on the two systems. They're owned by the same people, so you use the exact same app for that. We have some preferences here and there, so we just want to communicate those things to you. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video today, and we will catch you in the next one.